Welcome back, my oodles and noodles, to more Elden Ring. So I wanted to do things a little bit differently because the problem was it takes so long to get those really lengthy videos out, and we already kind of did the whole Let's Play thing with Elden Ring in general. And if you're anything like me and you're excited for Shadow of the Erdtree, but you're also a person who procrastinates, then this video might be extremely enjoyable for you, as I left all of my Elden Ring prep to the last minute. So here's a video under 5, well, I would say it is 5 minutes, but the prep itself was under 5 minutes. Here's a video of me grinding 3 to 4 hours through Elden Ring to be battle ready, or I'm sorry, DLC ready for Shadow of the Erdtree. There were several things that needed to be done first before even moving forward, before we could even play Shadow of the Erdtree. I don't know if you guys know what those things are. One, you have to beat the Star Scourge Radahn. Second, you do have to go to Mogan's palace and obviously take him down. Both are pretty tough. There's actually not a lot of people that ended up doing it through their own playthrough, which is surprising. We did it in our Let's Play series, and I definitely want to bring that up. If you guys haven't seen that Let's Play series, I would recommend going and checking it out. Obviously, I was newer to YouTube, but that didn't stop me from enjoying the game itself. I'm a complete From Software noob, and it was insanely enjoyable, the whole experience. The beginning was rough, but going through comments and looking at what you guys were saying, it was so incredibly helpful, and it made the whole experience insanely enjoyable. So I hope to have that same experience with Shadow of the Erdtree. It has gotten raving reviews, and it drops tomorrow, which hopefully I can still get this video out today so we can all be ready together. So starting off, obviously I wanted to go through some of the smaller things, like obviously meeting Ronnie, taking out some smaller lower level enemies, talking with Blythe. The biggest thing here is that you do have to start basically Ronnie's storyline. Well, I guess that's not true. You don't really have to, I would imagine, but I'm sure that the experience is a lot more enjoyable if you do start Ronnie's quest line side by side to defeating Radahn. Obviously, the last 3 to 4 hours had its challenges, you know, getting knocked over by a giant boulder or defeating the sleepy dragon up in Caelid. Going back through Elden Ring New Game Plus especially wasn't without challenges. In order to make it to Altus Plateau, we needed the left and the right Dectus medallions. After doing so, we obviously talked to Melina several times, circle back to Radahn's festival, watch Radahn absolutely lose his mind, dodge some arrows along the way, and you know, I will say, in New Game Plus, Radahn is extremely hard, very difficult to do in New Game. I was starting to get to this point. At this point, I was starting to be like, oh, you know, this is actually not gonna be easy. Testing my strength, I went back up against Margit, and yes, I call him Margit, even though I know it's Margit or Morgot. Spoilers, Morgot, the Omen King. I wanted to test my skills. I tried not using the summons as much, but if you guys have watched my playthrough already, then you know I rely pretty heavily on my blood weapons, my dexterity builds. I'm not a build crafter. I know very little about it all, but I have a great time playing this game, being as newbie as I am. And you can clearly see Bach back there, the little seamster that you unlock within Limgrave. Yeah, that was a new one for me. I never really talked to Bach in my first original playthrough, but there he is. And of course you have a lot of the big baddies in the Lindell capital that are just absolutely a pain in the butt. You know, I was gonna think about censoring that, but yeah, if you guys know, you know. Also, you go ahead and check out this really sick dodge I do here. You like that? You like that? Yeah, this is when I'm starting to be like, okay, I can be a skilled player. I've still got it. To be able to get to the mountaintops of the giants, you obviously have to beat Morgot. Upon reaching Morgot, to be able to kill him, you can clearly see here, he absolutely stomps me the first time, and on the second round, we clearly get it this next time. But going into that fight, you definitely want to be prepared. His movesets are incredibly, not really random, but it's just relentless attacks over and over again. After felling the demigod, you're going to go ahead and sadly look down at Morgot and, you know, feel a little bad for him, but overall you're just going to move on. After making it to the mountaintops of the giants, I had to circle back to find the Erdtree's secret medallion right and the left. Finding the left secret medallion is a little bit trickier, as you're going to have to go through the mountaintops of the giants to reach Castle Sol, where a big baddie is definitely waiting for you, and a lot of awful nightmarish things, okay? You have to run past a death-right bird, and you have to kill 2 monster beasts inside the Castle Sol. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we get it, game. I'm bad. Okay, I'm bad. Once getting through all the baddies, hopefully by this point you're pretty leveled up. I would say I was pretty leveled up for Commander Niall. You're gonna have to defeat 2 more of those really obnoxious knights, and then obviously defeat the commander. The guy is really hard. But at the top of the tower, you're gonna find the left medallion. You're gonna go ahead and use that back at the lift, and then you're gonna ride the lift down, taking you to the secret part of the mountaintops of the giants, where you'll find an additional portal that can take you to Mogan's palace. Now, obviously, this is not any type of guide or anything, but you can obviously see from the footage that I got stomped on, absolutely destroyed, and I kind of messed up. While I was killing a lot of the Mogan Morgot duplicates inside the cave, I mistook one of the merchants for one of the bad guys and ended up killing him. It was an unfortunate event, and it could not be stopped once I triggered it. RIP to the imprisoned merchant. Taking the lift up to Mogan, we finally reach Mogan, and this is after about 3 to 4 hours, okay? And I'm not here to obviously explain the lore. This is obviously me doing I'm doing my homework. I hope you guys are too. This is going to be a really cool DLC. I'm really excited. This was going to be the easiest way for me to show you guys I was actually ready, and I don't like leaving anything out. And obviously you can tell the Mogan fight is pretty challenging, but with the right type of physic flask combinations, you should be able to avoid his cursed effects, and then obviously you can get it from there. I was happy to take this journey with you guys. If you did enjoy this fast prep video, please let me know in the comments, leave a like on the video, and consider subscribing, because we're gonna go ahead and play Shadow of the Erdtree in this video. Format is a little unconventional, but if you guys do like it, please let me know and I can do more of it. Mwah!